Hey guys, from the of course, the house of biceps. Alright guys, it is Friday and I am hurting. I really have no idea how much weight that I've gained, but I'm at the point where I feel my shirts are tight, my briefs are tight, my suit's tight, my clothes are much tighter. I'm on a body weight roll, and that is continuing to affect my weightlifting. And that's okay, I'm totally cool with that. The plan is just a smooth movement day, relaxing kind of day. Have no big plans other than to just move some light weight, work through some mobility, go through the motions of my joints, and really that's about it. Both of my shoulders are killing me. I've had a lot of questions, people asking me what I've done to injure my shoulders. Nothing really. The muscles, the tendons don't really hurt. It's not a rotator cuff issue. My left scapula, it's always been kind of messed up, kind of screwy. It makes all kinds of sounds whenever I move it around. It's a little tender. Some of the muscles around it are a little tender. It may have some tenderitis. I don't really know. But my shoulder in general, I'm continuing to lose flexibility. This is about as far as I can reach over. As my chest is getting bigger, as my shoulders are getting massively bigger, and I've always had very large shoulders, just not very strong, but very, very large shoulders when I train them. As they're getting bigger, as I sleep, I'm laying on my side, and it's just, I'm just digging in. It's more body weight across here when I sleep on one side and I roll over, sleep on the other. It's just some kind of constant pressure. So I don't know what the answer is, but I don't plan on losing any weight anytime soon. The bottom line is when I sit around, I feel worse. When I move, I feel better. So the answer is not do less. The answer is not take rest days. The answer is obviously not sit in a chair. That actually might be a major part of the problem. Might be the chair that I'm sitting in at home. Might be that I'm holding this little dude like this for hours all afternoon, and then through several hours at night as well. And I'm hunched over, rounded like this, stretching, and then I go to sleep like this as well. So I'm gonna make some small changes again this week, try to open my body up as I'm sitting and doing my stuff around the house. And then obviously I'm here at the gym, warmed up with some squat good mornings, trying to warm up with the bar, adding some weight, doing some mobility stuff, some agility stuff, trying to get my body moving. That's really all today is about. Now tomorrow on the Saturday at 12 noon, my good friend Alexandros Manendidis, you've seen him train with me on the same platform. You've seen him train here in my gym. Good friend of mine is competing at the Small Nations competition, representing Cyprus. The whole team is competing as well. So that's exciting. I expect him and the whole team to do really well. I plan, trying to get a babysitter, I plan to be there with the camera videoing his lifts. Great buddy of mine, great friend, great coach, all around great person, and great lifter. So check out the videos whenever those come out. Should be sometime soon. So guys, I'm gonna get over here to the bar. It is Friday night. I'm gonna spend some quality time at a bar. Get some movement done, nothing heavy, go through the motions, learn something today, come back on Sunday ready to rock and roll. That's absolutely horrible. You know, my shoulder does hurt, and my good friend and coach Heidi's always told me that when something's hurting, that's a sign that you're doing something wrong. You know, and that lat's hurting, and I caught myself once on one of my snatches. I got up to make the pull, and I felt that lat grab as I made the pull. Why? Because I made the pull with my lat, shoulders, and arms instead of jumping with my legs. Guys, that was Friday. Another Friday of subpar results. Another Friday of subpar preparation. I'm going to go back and hit the drawing board. I'm over here talking to Matt Ladusky in between sets. Today is that bad that I'm sending messages on my phone between sets. It's that bad, that bad. I used to put my phone away when I'm training because I'm the only one here and I get to keep moving nonstop. But today is that bad that I'm looking for answers. So coming up with a new plan, twisting things around. There's nothing coming up for me as far as weightlifting. So, you know, I keep beating a dead horse saying this, but this is my movement day. This is a recovery day. This is a day where all my joints need to get warmed up. They need to go through motion. You know, I was sitting over here sending my wife a text message a couple of minutes ago, really frustrated with how training is going on weightlifting. And I know that you cannot train for weightlifting one day a week and make progress. It's not like squat, bench press, deadlift, or strongman events. And even those lifts progress better if you train them more than one day a week with intelligence. But if you want to be good at weightlifting, it needs to be done on a very frequent basis. It's like learning a jump shot, a layup. It's any kind of skill. It's a martial arts kick. It's a form. It's a way of fighting. You know, it has to be a learned response, not something that you think about, and it's hugely technical. So if I'm not practicing, then why do I expect to have a good test? If I'm not studying hard, why do I expect to come in here and take a test on Friday and do well? So the downside of that, and I'm sending my wife text messages like I was saying, you know, just saying, hey, I am a terrible weightlifter. I am terrible at weightlifting. I go back a couple years ago in competition, IWF competition. I hit 120 kilo snatch in competition, 264 freedom units. And then I'm looking back a year before today, and my training was somewhere around 112 to 116 kilos. So, you know, we're looking at somewhere near 260 pounds, just walking in, nothing more than a Friday training session, hitting that on snatch and hitting that or 5 kilos better, 11 pounds better on clean and jerk. My squat was a little bit better maybe because I was pushing it. I'm not pushing my squat now. I've set PR front squats now. And good morning. So anyway, my wife sends me a text message and she just says, hey, it's because you're a strong man. Remember who you are. And that really rings true. Not making this up. My wife knows me really, really well. She is I'm probably my toughest critic, but second to that is my wife. She pulls no punches whatsoever. If she thinks I'm not giving 100%, or that I haven't given 100%, or that I have not lived up to my absolute best potential, she is the first person to stand in front of my face and to tell me. And she's only had to tell me that a couple of times in our 15-year relationship. I am the kind of person that I do give everything or nothing. And she's right. I'm a strongman. That's what I love doing. If I'm going to schedule a weightlifting Friday, I have to remember all the stuff that I'm telling you, that it's not to be a great weightlifter. I'm doing this, for a purpose, and I tell everyone, I tell all my clients, my wife, when I'm coaching her, I tell her not to forget that every single rep of every set of every exercise has a purpose. If you don't have a purpose for that single rep that you're doing in that set of that exercise of the day, then don't do it. If it doesn't have a purpose, don't do it. So today does have a purpose. Me snatching 120 kilos serves me no purpose. Me coming in here and going through motions and movements and getting flexible and recovering. And right now, I can open my shoulders. It does hurt a little bit, but I can open my shoulders. I'm more flexible now than I was when I got here a couple of hours ago. My knees hurt less, my feet hurt less, my hips, back, shoulders, wrists, elbows, they all hurt less now than they did when I got here. And I'm more mobile and more agile because of today's training session. So today, even though as bad as it was a success. And I tell my clients also, don't leave the gym until you've found some success in what you've done. Stick around and do something, even if you have to do a pinch grip with 3 2.5 pound plates with a tablecloth and a paper towel and some petroleum jelly wrapped around it. Find a way to set some kind of PR, some kind of purpose, something good that you did today before you leave the gym or don't leave the gym. Find something good. So as bad as today is, and my snatch has gone from 120 kilos down to 116, which is fine. Lost a bunch of weight looking at last year. And then today I missed 75. I missed 95 a couple weeks ago. And it's, my weights are up and down. That's fine, because the purpose was to get in here and move and to feel better when I leave than I did before I came, and I did just that. All right, guys, I'm going to go home. Chemo night tonight. I'm going straight from here, straight home, get ready, get the chemo done, and spend some quality time with my wife, my boys, and my dog. Watch some, Legends of Tomorrow and some Supergirl, waiting for the Flash to get back on. Off TV for 6 weeks, what the heck is this? Me and my son are in panic mode. No Flash for 6 weeks. It's coming back next week, so I fully expect to have a good training session next Friday for the pure fact that I will have watched the Flash on Thursday, and I will be very, very fast by the time I get here on Friday. So I'm going to go home, enjoy the rest of my evening. I'm going to do something productive with my family. Go watch the Small Nations competition tomorrow. Watch my buddies kick serious tail. And I'm going to be back here kicking serious tail on Sunday. See you then, guys. Era. Bravo.